Hey there, it's Tankerl, and look what showed up today in the mail. It's the Samsung Epic 4G Galaxy S phone. And this is the Uber Galaxy S phone for Sprint. It's got the slide-out keyboard, the front-facing camera, 4G, LED flash, and a camera shutter button. That's what distinguishes it from the other Galaxy S devices that are being sold in the US, which are the Vibrant on T-Mobile, the Captivate on AT&T, and the Fascinate on Verizon. The Fascinate's not out yet. So let's unbox this. This is super exciting. It's not going to be out for another 2 weeks or so. So, ta-da! Here is the phone, and it's quite a big phone actually. Let me give you a little tour in a second, but let's go through the rest of the box. So we've got a little white insert here, followed by another little white insert, which I think contains a bunch of manuals. That'd be my guess. Let's have a look in here and see what we've got. So what we have is, in no particular order other than the order it came with, tell us what you think about your new phone. I guess it's like a survey or something. I think I've got this backwards, in fact. So, getting started guide in English, getting started guide in Spanish, basics guide in English, and then you got a recycling bag and important safety, important Sprint information, service agreement stuff, and then the little thing I showed you at the beginning. Please tell us what you think. So that's basically what's in the box. Now, as far as accessories go, this is what it's shipped with. We've got a headset, earbuds. It looks like it's got a standard connector hiding back here. And we've got a standard charger. Looks like the same charger as the Captivate and the Vibrant. And then of course we have a USB charge cable, data cable. And that is micro USB, like all modern phones, as you can see right here. So, what else is there? Oh, there's something else in the box here. Oh, look at that. A micro SD to SD card adapter. How quaint. Very nice of them to include that. So, let's focus on the phone a little bit. So I'm going to do a second video where I start this up, fire it up for the first time and remove the stickers. First I want to take some pictures, but let me give you a quick tour starting here from the top left side. As you can see, I think this is for a lanyard. Here are the volume up and down buttons. And you got nothing here until we hit the bottom. Not sure, that's just a sticker. And there's the microphone. And then on this side, we get the camera detent button, double detent, shutter key. Now this is unusual. The other Samsung phones, Galaxy S phones, do not have this button. And then here's the usual power block button that is always on the right-hand side on the Galaxy S devices. And on the very top, we have the Qualcomm by CDMA sticker and a little sliding door with a micro USB port in there, and of course the 3.5mm standard headphone jack. Now in the front we have a couple of sensors, a front-facing camera right here, the earpiece, the Sprint logo, the big sticker. It says Samsung Epic 4G Galaxy S phone, introducing it with a stunning Super AMOLED display, instant access to your social networks, and all the blazing fast network from Sprint, of course 4G. And on the bottom here you have the Samsung logo and capacitive touch keys that you can't really see because they're not lit up right now. But in the back we have a 5-megapixel camera, with autofocus and a flash. The other Samsung Galaxy S phones don't have the flash in the US. And this does 720p HD video recording. And then you've got nothing else till you get to what looks like it might be a speaker down here. And the biggest distinction between this Galaxy S device, other than the 4G and the front-facing camera and the LED flash and the side camera button, is, ta-da, slide-out keyboard. Fabulous feeling slide-out keyboard. Wow, that really has great tactile feedback. And it's massive too. It's 5 rows. It's not staggered, but it's very, very well done. So that makes the phone a little thicker, as you can see here, than the other Galaxy S phones, but it also makes it a very sought-after device. So this is coming out in a couple of weeks. Well, a bit less, maybe less than that now. I think it's the end of the month, like the 30th or 31st of August. And it's the second Android phone on Sprint with 4G, and the second 4G phone in the world, and the first with a sliding keyboard. So let me give you, maybe take the battery out. Let's see if I can take the battery cover off and show you the innards. So it just pops off just like the other Galaxy S phones. Looks like it's the same battery, maybe a little fatter, I'm not sure, I have to check. So here you've got the micro SD card slot. Looks like there's a card inserted. See if I can find out the size. 16? Yeah, 16 gigabyte card included, which is pretty awesome. And there's pretty much nothing else back here. There's an antenna connector for testing, but that's about it. And let me see what capacity this battery is. It is written somewhere. I can't see it anywhere. So it says 5.56 watt-hour, and I'd have to divide that by 3.7 volts. So you can do the math. Maybe it's in the front, on the back. Oh, there you go. It's 15 milliamp hour. I think that's the same as the other Galaxy S devices. So speaking of the other Galaxy S device, let's do a size comparison. So there is the back. It pops right on. So I've got here first the Evo 4G. So you can compare with the older brother, which doesn't have a keyboard. This has a 4-inch AMOLED display. This is a 4.3-inch TFT display. And as you can see, they're surprisingly almost the same width. Height, almost the same as well. Thickness, as you can see, the Galaxy S phone, the Epic 4G with slide-out keyboard is actually not that much thicker than the Evo, all said and done at the end here. So, in the back looks like this. Then let's compare to the other Galaxy S devices. Here's the T-Mobile Vibrant. As you can see, they're almost identical in footprint. Of course, the thickness difference is quite a bit noticeable there. In fact, if you compare them like this, you can see that without the keyboard, it's pretty much the same thickness. And with the keyboard, it just gets a little thicker. And then seen from the back, it looks like this. And then we've got the Captivate, which is the AT&T version of the T-Mobile the Galaxy S from Samsung. A little square looking, same display. Again, no keyboard here. Here's the back. And then the thickness difference is pretty much the same as with the Vibrant, as you can see here. And then, well, if you want to compare it to maybe another slide-out keyboard, this is the Droid 2 from Motorola and Verizon. And as you can see, it's not that much bigger, but it does feel, and it's about the same weight. It's a little heavier than the other Galaxy S that are pretty light. And you can see the screen difference, 3.7 versus 4. Thickness-wise, I think Galaxy S might have the Epic 4G might have a bit of an edge here. And comparing keyboards, you can see here This is not nearly as nice tactile feedback and not as many rows, 4 versus 5. So this is definitely, and this is also spring-loaded, whereas the Droid is just a normal manual slider. And the back looks like this difference. You can see the blue coloring of the casing here for the Droid 2. And then let's obviously compare to one of the more popular phones right now, the iPhone 4. So this is what it looks like compared to an iPhone 4, quite a bit bigger. And of course thickness is going to be a huge difference right here. You can see it very clearly, and then it's what it looks like when comparing the back side. So this is very, very exciting. I've been looking forward to this device for quite a while now. Of all the Galaxy S phones, this is the one I'm the most excited about. I'm going to take a few pictures with a sticker on and take off the sticker and do a first power-up video just to see if anything exciting happens. Again, this is a review unit, so probably been turned on and provisioned before, but you never know. We might get something exciting like an intro film or something. There's the same camera, as you can see, as the other Galaxy S devices. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. 5 megapixel autofocus, 720p video recording. The big difference is the flash. And, of course, the camera shutter button, which is on the other side, right here. And that is awesome. I'm really liking that. I have the choice here and the option to use a camera button instead of the on-screen touch-to-focus type interface. And it does have that sliding door like the other Samsung Galaxy S phones that protects the USB port. I don't know sure why they decided to do that. It's kind of an odd idea. But stay tuned. I'm going to make a video soon of the first power on and maybe walk you through, say, the camera interface, since it's going to be a little different. And you've already seen my other 2 Galaxy S Captivate and Vibrant videos. Alright, I'm Tank Girl. This is the Epic 4G on Sprint, a Galaxy S phone from Samsung. Pretty major Android blockbuster device here. 4G, slide-out keyboard, and all the trimmings, AMOLED display, 4 inches, Super AMOLED. So yeah, can't go wrong with this. The only thing missing, in my opinion, is GSM. Anyway, keep an eye on my blog, Tankgirl Mobile, tnkgrl.wordpress.com, for more on the Epic 4G in the next week or so. Cheers.